Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you are having an awesome weekend so far. Today we are going to be doing an exciting video. At least it's an exciting video for me because I'm kind of a new product junkie. Now I've heard about this product for I want to say the last month or two because I believe it came out in the UK first. I'd seen it mentioned on a couple of makeup blogs that I follow and I've been dying to try it. So today is Sunday. On Friday, I found it at my local Ulta and I freaked out and I grabbed 6 out of the 12 colors. So that is what we are going to be talking about today. So instead of keeping you guys sitting there in your pants guessing, I'll go ahead and let you know what we're going to be talking about. Right here I have the new Revlon Color Stay Moisture Stains. That's kind of a mouthful. So like I said, I have 6 of the 12 colors here. So in today's video, I'm just going to be reviewing them, showing you how they apply, and giving you guys kind of close-ups and swatches. So before we get into these swatches, I just wanted to quickly mention 4 other products just because I feel like anytime I mention like a new product, then people are always like, oh, well, how would you compare it to this product or this product? So I went ahead and grabbed 4 products in my collection that I thought, I don't know, just guess that some of you may have compared it to. So I'm gonna go ahead and get those questions out of the way right now. The first one is this here, and I wanna kick myself in the butt for not knowing the name of it. I'm sure I'll have it displayed right here. This was one of the first products out of these two that came out from L'Oreal. I want to say it was Caress something, but it looks just like this. It was supposed to be a dupe of the YSL Glossy Stain. The applicator is actually very similar to the product that I'm showing you guys today. So now if I were to compare these two products for you guys, I would automatically say that I highly prefer the Revlon Moisture Stain way over this one here from L'Oreal. I feel like the pigmentation, the longevity, the formula, everything is just much better than the L'Oreal one. However, it still kind of has the same slickness when it comes to like the wear on your lips, like if you were to rub your lips together. However, this one I feel like I said, the longevity is much better as well as the pigmentation, but this one just has that kind of cooling feeling that this has only for a couple seconds and then it just kind of fades down. So out of these two, if you weren't happy with this one, still give this one a try because I promise it's different. Okay, the other L'Oreal product I have here is the L'Oreal Color Extraordinaire. When it comes to formula, these two are very similar, at least within the first 30 to 40 minutes. I say that because this product here isn't a stain. This is more of kind of like a gel lipstick hybrid product. This one is a gel and like a lipstick gloss stain hybrid, I guess. So within the first 30 to 40 minutes, these feel very similar because this keeps its glossy look for a while. After, I want to say, 30 minutes to an hour, depending if you're eating and drinking, the glossiness kind of fades down and then you're just left with a really nice color stain. But if you guys like the way that this feels and wears on your lips, you'll really like this one. The only difference is once the glossiness goes away, it just doesn't really have any kind of texture on your lips anymore. It honestly feels like there's nothing on your lips. You don't get a weird tightness or dryness on your lips. I don't feel any need to apply chapstick on top. It just completely just dries down and it just feels like your lips. Okay, the next product here, I'm gonna go ahead and get this one out of the way. I don't know why I threw this in here, but I feel like anytime you mention kind of a glossy product or a new glossy stain, people always compare or want to compare it to the Maybelline Color Elixirs. These aren't a stain at all, at least not in my opinion. I'm pretty sure it's not marketed as a stain either. I can't really compare these two at all. I guess they kind of have a glossy texture that's similar, but besides that, there's really nothing to compare about these two. I feel like the opacity and the pigmentation on the Revlon Moisture Stains definitely makes these ones look like meh. I don't know, at least in my personal opinion. I'm not someone who's crazy about the Maybelline Color Elixirs though, so you have to remember when it comes to texture and stuff like that, that's all personal preference. Some people prefer really kind of buttery, glidey type products. Other people really prefer more stickier products. Now the final product I have here is the YSL Glossy Stain, which I feel like out of all the products that I've compared here, these 3 would be the most similar to me. If the YSL Glossy Stain and the L'Oreal Color Extraordinaire had a baby, I feel like this is what it would be. So if you love either of these products, then I can already tell you you'll definitely enjoy the new one from Revlon. The main difference between these two is I feel like formula-wise, they're very similar. The YSL may have a bit of a longer lasting formula when it comes to eating and drinking because That's the main thing. I feel like if you eat or drink within the first 30 to 40 minutes while this is still glossy, some of it may swipe off, but if you kind of just leave it alone during that time period, then you are left with a nice stain. However, one category that the Revlon Color Stay Moisture Stain beats the YSL one out on is, in my opinion, the Revlon one is way more comfortable to wear. In my personal experience, after wearing the YSL Glossy Stain for maybe about 2 to 3 hours, I start noticing kind of a tightening on my lips. And I don't want to say it feathers, but it just kind of gathers in a weird way to where I feel like I have to completely wipe it all off my lips and then start all over. When it comes to the Revlon one, I feel like this definitely provides moisture to my lips. And if one area were to fade, I feel like I could apply some right on top and it would still look even and I wouldn't have to go through and wipe all of the product off my lips and start all over again, if that makes sense. Okay, so now that we have that all the way, we'll go ahead into the actual swatching of the products. So here I have 6 colors. Out of the 12 that were available, I went for all the colors that were more bold or just products that looked like they would have higher pigmentation. There were a couple kind of nudie shades, like a pink nude, an actual nude, and a couple of corals are the products that or the colors that I skipped out on. But I felt like out of the 12 products, these were the 6 that I would get the most use out of. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with this side first. I split them up into kind of 2 groups. This side is more of like the neons that are a bit bolder in color, and then this one is more of the vampier colors. These I noticed stain your lips right away, so I wanted to start with these colors. That way you guys can kind of see like the true pigmentation of these. So the one that I have on right now is probably my favorite out of all 6 of them, and it's called Shanghai Sizzle. It's in number 40. The name and number are displayed on the bottom. When it comes to product wise, you get 0.27 fluid ounces, 8.0, that's milliliters, right? So it just looks like this. It's a nice kind of like square acrylic tube. The applicator is pretty much identical to the YSL Glossy Stain. It's a really flat paddle-like, almost like shovel shaped applicator. I'm sure I'll have a close up here for you guys. So this is what I'm wearing on my lips right now. And I've had this application on. I applied this at like 5 because then I ended up having to stop filming, and it's 6:36 right now. So this is what the color looks like. I'm gonna go ahead and apply one more little layer on top. That way you guys can really see what it looks like when it's first applied and really glossy. I'm gonna go ahead and zoom you guys in. Okay, I totally have a healing pimple right there as well. I know, lovely. He's pretty much gone though, but I was like, I really shouldn't film this right now, but oh well, what can you do? Okay, so here is Shanghai Sizzle. I feel like after a little bit, it kind of fades more into an orangey red, but at first it's definitely more of a vibrant red. Oh, I have stuff right there. Okay, so here we go. As you can see, the product just glides right on. It's not a super high shine gloss, but there's definitely a shine to the product. This is one of the colors that applies really evenly. Out of the 6, there was one of the colors in here that I noticed kind of skipped across my lips, but this one just has a really nice fluid application. Scent wise, these do kind of have an off-putting scent only while you're applying them. After that, I don't notice it like as I'm walking around or anything, but the scent right out of the tube reminds me a lot of like a craft paint that you would use to like paint on wood or just like a random project. So here is Shanghai Sizzle, definitely one of my favorites. I just really like the look of this one. The next color I have here is called Barcelona Nights. This is actually one of the colors that I haven't worn yet. I left it like this just because I wanted to show you. This is a product that does kind of have a seal sticker. That way you'll be able to tell if it's been tampered with, just because personally I don't want to buy a product that someone swatched all over the back of their hand. This is the one that I believe Olivia Wilde was wearing on the ad display, so I knew I wanted this one right away. This one once again has a really nice formula as well. It just glides right on. I forget which is the one. The next one may be the one that kind of skipped across my lips a little bit. I don't know if it was just a faulty product or if that's just how that color is. I couldn't tell you. Okay, so I just went in and messed with my lighting. I'm sorry you guys are like so up in my face, but I wanted to get you guys the true color swatch. So here is Barcelona Nights. That is pretty much exactly what it looks like in person. As you can see, it's kind of like a hot raspberry pink color. So I'm actually really liking this color. Okay, the final pink shade I have here is called India Intrigue. This one is 001. This is the color that I feel like skips a little bit across my lips. The color is fine, but I don't know if it's just the formula they had to use to create this shade, but I just feel like it doesn't glide on as easily as the other 2 colors. I actually prefer this color more than Barcelona Nights. I just feel like it's a bit easier to wear. It's not quite as neon. I feel like you could kind of wear this color every day and it'd be fine. I don't know, I really like this one. It's really pretty. So there is India Intrigue. Now we can go ahead and move on to the 3 darker shades. I'm gonna start with the lightest color out of the three, and this one here is called Stockholm Chic. Go ahead and pop this guy right on. This color applies weird, but I feel like once it sets for a little bit, it's better. Just when I first apply it, I feel like it's very kind of like orangey brown looking. I don't know. I feel like this color would definitely suit a deeper skin tone than my own. I don't know. Especially on camera right now, I feel like I'm looking super, super pale. So here is 055 Stockholm Chic. Now moving on to the next color, this one is called New York Scene. I feel like in the tubes they look kind of similar, at least compared to the final color, but it definitely looks a lot different on your lips. So here we go with New York Scene. I really like how flexible this wand is. It just makes it easy. Well, I don't know. I guess the actual applicator part, not the wand. So here is New York Scene. This one and Shanghai Sizzle were my two favorites when it came to the actual staining power. I felt like they left a really nice stain on my lips, and it was just a really nice even flush of color. Now moving on to the sixth and final shade, here I have Parisian Passion, which was the deepest color selection out of the 12 shades. So here we have, why did I just do it? I just went like this with my hand like we were displaying it. Luckily it was cut off, so you guys wouldn't have even known, but then I just tattled on myself. Anyways, here is Parisian Passion, which I really do like this color. The only thing is when I wore this last time, is there lipstick on my teeth? No. When I wore this last time, I went ahead and grabbed a sheet of toilet paper and blotted off just the first glossy layer, just because when I wear really deep colors like this, I prefer it to be more of, not a fully matte, but I just don't really want it to be this shiny either. So yeah, I don't know. I like it, but like I said, I prefer to kind of lightly blot off that first really glossy layer. But I'm pretty sure I squeezed in all the information that I could get into this video out of my big old head, so I hope it was helpful for you guys. If you guys are still having a hard time looking for these products, I know they are online on Walgreens. I'm sure they'll start popping up at more and more Ultas. If you guys have one of those Bed Bath & Beyonds that have the beauty section within it, I'm not exactly sure of what the name of those are. I don't have one near me. It seems like those stores get the newest releases like right away, but like I said, these should be near you any day now if they are not already. But I hope this video was helpful for you guys. If you guys would like more of these kind of new product reviews, I try my best to get new products right away and do a review for you guys. I still have the L'Oreal voluminous manga, I don't know how to pronounce that, manga eyes to show you. It's just, okay, here, I don't know if I'm going to do a full video on it, but basically I can tell you I'm not that big of a fan of it. Oh, I know it. I'm like a mascara junkie. Anyways, I think that wraps up this video. If you guys would like to stay updated with my channel and be alerted for all of my new videos, be sure to hit that subscribe button. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. Bye.